Hamlet, Act 1, Scene 2. Setting, a room of state in Elsinore Castle. Characters present: King Claudius, Queen Gertrude, Prince Hamlet, Polonius, Laertes, Horatio, Voltimand, Cornelius, lords in attendance. Scene opens. Claudius addresses the court. King Claudius, though yet of Hamlet our dear brother's death, the memory be green, and that it us befitted, to bear our hearts in grief, and our whole kingdom to be contracted in one brow of woe. Yet so far hath discretion fought with nature, that we with wisest sorrow think on him, together with remembrance of ourselves. Even though the memory of my brother King Hamlet's death is still fresh, and we should all be in mourning, we've chosen to be wise. We're grieving, but also thinking of the future and the good of the kingdom. Therefore, our sometime sister, now our queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, have we, as 'twere with a defeated joy, with one auspicious and one dropping eye, with mirth in funeral and with dirge in marriage, in equal scale weighing delight and dole, taken to wife. So I've married my former sister-in-law, now my queen. It was a bittersweet moment, happy and sad at the same time. We balanced joy and grief equally in this marriage. Nor have we herein barred your better wisdoms which have freely gone with this affair along. And we haven't acted alone. You, the noblemen, have agreed with and supported this decision. For all, our thanks. Thank you all. Conflict with Norway. Now follows that you know, young Fortinbras, holding a weak supposal of our worth, or thinking by our late dear brother's death, our state to be disjoint and out of frame. Colleagued with the dream of his advantage, he hath not failed to pester us with message, importing the surrender of those lands lost by his father. Now, about young Fortinbras. Thinking we are weak after King Hamlet's death, he believes he can take advantage and is demanding the lands his father lost. We have here writ to Norway, uncle of young Fortinbras, who, impotent and bedrid, scarcely hears mares. Of this his nephew's purpose. We've written to the King of Norway, Fortinbras's uncle, who is old and ill and doesn't even know what his nephew is plotting, to suppress his further gait herein, in that the levies, the lists, and full proportions are all made out of his subject. And we here dispatch you, good Cornelius, and you, Voltimand, for bearers of this greeting to old Norway, giving to you no further personal power to business with the king, more than the scope of these dilated articles allow. We're sending you, Cornelius and Voltimand, to deliver this message. You may only speak what is written in the official letter, nothing more. Farewell, and let your haste commend your duty. Now go, and let your speed show your loyalties. In that, and all things will we show our duty. We will do our duty in this and everything else. And lose your voice. Laertes asks to leave for France. King Claudius, and now Laertes, what's the news with you? You told us of some suit. What is it, Laertes? You cannot speak of reason to the Dane, and lose your voice. What wouldst thou beg, Laertes? That shall not be my offer, not thy asking. Laertes, what do you want? You ask for something. Tell me. Whatever it is, I'll grant it. My dread lord, your leave and favor to return to France, from whence, though willingly I came to Denmark, to show my duty in your coronation. Yet now I must confess that, duty done, my thoughts and wishes bend again toward France, and bow them to your gracious leave and pardon. I came back from France to attend your coronation, but now that it's done, I'd like your permission to return there. Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius? Did your father give you permission? What does he say? He hath, my lord, wrung from me my slow leave by laborsome petition, and at last upon his will I sealed my hard consent. I do beseech you give him leave to go. Yes, my lord. Though I was reluctant, he begged until I agreed. Please let him go. King Claudius, take thy fair hour, Laertes. Time be thine, and thy best graces spend it at thy will. Go ahead, Laertes. Use your time well and wisely. King Claudius to Hamlet, but now my cousin Hamlet and my son, and now Hamlet, my cousin and my son, a little more than kin and less than kind. We're more than family, uncle and stepson, but less than friendly. How is it that the clouds still hang on you? Why are you still so gloomy and sad? Not so, my lord. I am too much the sun. No, I'm too much in the sun, playing on sun and sun. He feels exposed and pressured. Queen Gertrude, good Hamlet, cast thy nighted color off, and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark. Do not forever with thy veiled lids seek for thy noble father in the dust. Thou know'st 'tis common, all that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity. Dear Hamlet, stop wearing black and look cheerfully at Denmark, the new king. Don't keep mourning your father. Everyone dies eventually. Aye, madam, it is common. Yes, it's common. If it be, why seems it so particular with thee? If so, why are you taking it so personally? Seems, madam, nay, it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak, good mother, nor customary suits of solemn black, nor windy suspiration of forced breath, no, nor the fruitful river in the eye, nor the dejected havior of the visage, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief, that can denote me truly. These indeed seem, for they are actions that a man might play, but I have that within which passeth show, these but the trappings and the suits of woe. Seems? No, it is. What you see, my black clothes, my tears, my sighs, are just the outside. Real grief is inside me, deeper than appearances. That can't be faked. Coming next, Claudius lectures Hamlet, and Hamlet delivers his first soliloquy. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt? Claudius tries to reason with Hamlet. King Claudius, 'tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these mourning duties to your father. But you must know, your father lost a father. That father lost his, and the survivor bound in filial obligation for some term to do obsequious sorrow, but to persevere in obstinate condolement is a course of impious stubbornness. 'Tis unmanly grief. It's good of you to mourn your father, but everyone loses their father at some point. Grieving too long is stubborn, even unmanly. It's against nature and reason. It shows a will most incorrect to heaven, a heart unfortified, a mind impatient, an understanding simple and unschooled. Such grief seems like rebellion against God, a weak heart, and an immature mind. For what we know must be and is as common as any the most vulgar thing to sense. Why should we in our peevish opposition take it to heart? Fie, 'tis a fault to heaven, a fault against the dead, a fault to nature, to reason most absurd, whose common theme is death of fathers, and who still hath cried, from the first course till he that died today, this must be so. Everyone dies. It's part of life. Even reason tells us this has always been the way of the world, from the first death to now. We pray you, throw to earth this unprevailing woe, and think of us as of a father. For let the world take note, you are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than that which dearest father bears his son, do I impart toward you. So stop this unhelpful mourning. Think of me as a father. You're next in line to the throne, and I love you like my own son. Let thy mother lose thee not. Thy mother craves a word with thee. Don't ignore your mother. She wants to talk with you too. Good Hamlet, stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg. Please, Hamlet, don't return to university in Wittenberg. Stay with us in Denmark. I shall in all my best obey you, madam. I will do as you ask, mother. King Claudius, why does a loving and a fair reply? Be as ourself in Denmark. Good, stay with us and be like our own son. Madam, come. This gentle and unforced accord of Hamlet sits smiling to my heart. Let's go, Gertrude. Hamlet's willing spirit warms my heart. No jocund health that Denmark drinks today, but the great cannon to the clouds shall tell, and the kings rouse the heavens all brute again, re-speaking earthly thunder. We'll celebrate with toasts and cannon blasts that echo like thunder to heaven. Come away. Hamlet's first soliloquy, one of the most famous in literature. Hamlet, oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Oh, how I wish my physical body would just melt away and disappear. Or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon gainst self-slaughter. Oh God! Or that God hadn't forbidden suicide. How weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Everything in this world feels meaningless, boring, useless. Fie on't, fie, 'tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possess it merely. The world is like an untended garden, full of overgrown weeds and disgusting things. That it should come to this. But 2 months dead. Nay, not so much, not 2. And to think my father has been dead less than 2 months. So excellent a king, that was to this Hyperion to a satyr. He was such a great king. Compared to Claudius, he was like a god compared to a beast. So loving to my mother that he might not beteem the winds of heaven, visit her face too roughly. He loved my mother so much, he wouldn't even let the wind touch her face harshly. Heaven and earth? Must I remember? Why, she would hang on him, as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on. It's painful to remember how much she loved him, like she could never get enough of him. And yet, within a month, let me not think on't. Frailty, thy name is woman. But within a month, no, I can't bear to think about it. How weak women are. A little month, or ere those shoes were old, with which she followed my poor father's body, like Niobe, all tears. Why she, even she, O God, a beast that wants discourse of reason, would have mourned longer, married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. She married my uncle so fast, even an animal would have mourned longer. Claudius is nothing like my father, just like I'm nothing like Hercules. Within a month, ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the flushing in her gallant eyes, she married, O most wicked speed, to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. She married before her tears had even dried. Such evil rushing into an incestuous marriage. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. Nothing good can come of this, but I must keep quiet, even though it breaks my heart. Horatio arrives with news. Enter Horatio, Marcellus, and Barnardo. Horatio, hail to your lordship. Greetings, my lord. I am glad to see you well, Horatio, or I do forget myself. I'm happy to see you, Horatio, right? Unless I'm mistaken. The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever. Yes, it's me, always your humble servant. Sir, my good friend, I'll change that name with you. And what make you from Wittenberg, Horatio? Marcellus? You're my good friend, not my servant. Why are you here from Wittenberg, Horatio? And Marcellus, too. My lord, I came to see your father's funeral. I came for your father's funeral, my lord. I pray thee, do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding. Don't mock me. I think you really came for my mother's wedding. It was so close to the funeral. Indeed, my lord, it followed hard upon. Yes, my lord, it happened very soon after. Thrift, Horatio, the funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. It was so rushed that the leftovers from the funeral were probably served at the wedding feast. My lord, I think I saw him yesternight. My lord, I think I saw your father last night. Saw? Who? Saw who? My lord, the king your father. Your father? The late king. Scene continues as Horatio and the guards tell Hamlet about the ghost. Hamlet is shocked and vows to see it that night.